course, I'm a visual artist, and so that's why I do visual poetry. I don't write poetry, sort of, and then we're told to do a poetry reading. That seems quite weird because it's visual. So anyway, I found it really interesting. I set myself, because I make artist books, and I set myself to each week of the course to make a book, a different book in a different structure, which was quite, and I sort of, some of them are very simple and I've done them before, but some of them, like this one, which is called a piano hinge book, I've never done before, and so it was really interesting and challenging. So concrete poetry, and the immediate, I mean half of, so it's very visual, you see, which I'll show you afterwards, but I'll just read the first one half, the small building in this larger building here was concrete, and concrete led me to think of reinforced concrete, and that's how this came about. These are like metal reinforcing rods, was, you know, they're not really the tent pegs, but you know, let's not be too sort of particular about it. Concrete led me to think of reinforced concrete, which when I researched on also gave me gabion, and I love gabions. I'll tell you what they are if you want to know afterwards. But I can't see any way of incorporating them into this book. It also showed concrete ships, which that's quite an image, concrete ships. The largest one built was the SS Selma, named in honor of Selma, Alabama, for its successful wartime Liberty Loan Drive. But that town is now better known for the Civil Rights Movement and the Bloody Sunday March. But that was just sort of working on the idea of concrete, and then there's a simple, that's a simple building, that's very concrete, isn't it? But I had this one, which is in the shape of a tree, a horse chestnut tree in our street. We would climb up to the crown above the bowl and sit in splendour, unseen from below, king and queen in our green palace, like a lady in her bower. When I have visited there in recent years, so many after we moved away, the tree is still there, beside the same old building, although so much of the street has been redeveloped, very fancy, all glass and steel buildings there now in my old street. And that's because we used to sit up in this tree, horse chestnut tree, and we could throw things on the people walking down below us, and they didn't see us, and that was me and my brother when we were kids. So this one is what my favourite really from the book, and I'm surprised I didn't put it in that book, but for some reason I didn't. And this goes, circle, circle, no, sorry, start again, doesn't go that. Center, 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 center. Circumference, 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 circumference. I often go off on a tangent, and that was me. I often do.